Jesus. Did they build this place knowing it was going to be a haunted house?
Let's get the equipment.
Got it.
We use 2 tripods.
Both of them, huh?
Yeah. Camera.
All right.
Can you record me going into the house?
Sure, yeah. I'll set up right here.
Okay. Okay.
Almost there. They're okay?
Lens cap.
Sorry, Eli.
This is Eli Whipple, investigating the house at 2110 Benefit Street. Accompanying me is my nephew, Robert.
This house has a history of pain, suffering, misery. Come on. Death.
The house was built in the 1800s by William Harris, who labored to get his family moved in by the birth of his 5th child. They moved in 2 months early, but the child was stillborn. Over the next 150 years, in this house, no child was born alive.
The next year, sickness spread throughout the family, and Williams and 2 of his children died. His sickly widow, Roby, and their surviving children continued to live here, with the aid of hired servants.
What's that?
Water damage, most likely. Let's set everything up before we continue.
Jesus Christ!
The hell was that?
The EMF. It's never done that before.
Check the batteries.
They're brand new.
Well, leave it off then.
Can't have it doing that all night long.
This place is creeping the hell out of me.
Believe it or not, the house was built on the site of the old Throckmorton graveyard. It seems easy enough to trace the source of the problems here. However, extensive research shows that each and every one of the graves were transferred to the North Burial Ground on Pawtucket West Road.
This is scary stuff.
Which part?
All of it. But the stuff about Roby going insane and the death of the servants?
Yes, in the 1880s, William's wife went completely mad and never recovered. A constantly revolving door of servants were brought in to take care of her, but nobody stayed for long, complaining of the severity of Roby's madness or the sickness that seemed to affect everyone living in the house.
Roby complained constantly of a staring, biting thing that visited her at night, and some of the servants spoke of vampires and ghouls.
Anne White. She's the servant who started the stories about the vampires.
Yes, they all knew of Roby's hallucinations, and they were aware that the house once stood on a graveyard. The sickly children were sent to live with a cousin when Roby's condition grew worse, and their health improved tremendously while they were gone. Did you hear that?
What?
Guess it was nothing.
Roby Harris died in 1900, and her sons inherited the house.
Yes. Duty and Welcome Harris
Never moved back in and found the place increasingly difficult to rent as stranger and more sinister events were reported.
The stillborn children.
Well, that, but also the continued sickness that seemed to affect anyone staying in the house.
Well, and this, reports of 2 women getting sick and attacking their doctors. Dated 1915, but then again in 1945.
Yes, both cases remarkably similar. One, a dying old lady. The other, a well-respected schoolteacher named Eleazar Durfee. Both reported as attacking their attending physician. Durfee managed to kill her doctor, ripping his throat out with her teeth.
That's not cool.
Yes. Grisly stuff.
Most of the reports of noises and activity were centered here in the cellar, which makes me believe there is some tie to the bodies that were once buried here.
An uneasy spirit.
Yes. Something below us, grown fat and bloated on the misery and suffering that has occurred here.
I guess we'll find out.
I'm so glad you came tonight.
No problem. You know I love coming with you on these things.
It's been so long since we've had any visitors.
Eli?
So
Eli? Eli, are you down there?
We're all down here, Robert. We could wait all night for you.